Back in November, I made a post in a private trans teacher Facebook group about how my appearance physically was drastically changing and that my kids were confused about it. Yes, kids are confused. Yes, I enjoy it.
Oh boy, do we have a lot to talk about with this video. So I'm going to be starting a new series called Say What? When I come across videos or clips of people from all walks of life who say things that make me say to myself, say what? And in today's installment, we're going to be breaking down this video from a non-binary public school teacher, and we're going to figure out what the heck they're trying to say. But before we get into that, do you guys notice something? I got me a new chair. So this chair actually was gifted to me by a company called eWin Racing. They make a lot of gaming chairs. They reached out to me wanting to send me a chair for free. So I said, why not? So this video is not sponsored. I'm not getting paid for it, but they did send it to me for free. So I figured let me give them a shout out in case you guys are interested in getting this chair yourself. All right, guys, now this is considered America's #1 heavy-duty gaming chair brand, which is pretty darn cool. Now, I'm not somebody who is a gamer at all, but I do sit on my chair a whole lot. I work from home full-time as well as doing YouTube full-time, so I'm sitting down a lot, and I'm looking for a chair that is comfortable, that can maintain, you know, my comfort level for long hours. Now, the chair that I got is from the Flash XL series, but there are many different series that you can check out from all different price ranges, so definitely take a look at that when you do get a chance. There is a site-wide sale for back to school of 20% off if you use code B20 if you guys want to save some coins. And again, you do not have to be a gamer to get this chair. I myself do not do any gaming whatsoever, but like I said, I do use my chair at my office for many hours, and it is very comfortable. So if you're looking for comfort, some back support, definitely check this chair out. I will have a direct link in my description so you guys can check out the website yourself to take a look. And again, this video portion is not sponsored at all. I was gifted this chair just to try it out for myself, and I was told if I like the chair to please feel free to share the news with my subscribers, which is exactly what I'm doing because you know I love my peoples. And again, the website is ewinracing.com. All right, so now let's watch this video from this non-binary teacher and try to figure out together what it is that they're trying to say. And let's analyze this together because you guys know that's what I love to do. So roll it.
Back in November, I made a post in a private trans teacher Facebook group about how my appearance physically was drastically changing and that my kids were confused about it. I had been at this job for 6 years and just now started presenting differently. So yeah, there was confusion. At the end of this post, I said, and I quote, "I enjoy the confusion."
Okay, pause for just a second. Let's break this down so far. So I did some research to find out who this creator was on TikTok, and their name is Blaine Banghart, and they do go by they, them. They are non-binary. Now, I wasn't sure if this was a man transitioning to a female or a female transitioning to a male, because as we have heard already, this particular person likes to confuse people, and sometimes it's hard to tell what transition they're going to or from. It's really difficult. But I did see on their TikTok page that there is a video of them showing their top surgery, the after.
This is 1 year and 1 month out. Most of the redness and pinkness is gone. They've mostly faded to white.
So I'm gonna assume that this is a biological woman who now identifies as a man, or I guess they, them, a trans, non-binary, masculine identifying person, I think is what they call it. As far as what they identify as, I'm not really here to criticize that or to even talk about that because that's their own personal choice, their own personal life. They are an adult. They can do what they want to do. My issue is the fact that this person admits that they are a elementary school teacher. They teach children, and in the midst of their transition from female to male, or non-binary but male looking, their kids are pretty confused. Rightfully so, right? I mean, obviously if kids are used to looking a certain way in school and then all of a sudden Mrs. now has a mustache, what's going on here? And what I find interesting is the fact that they openly say they're confused, and I like it. Excuse me? Like, if you are a teacher, your job shouldn't be to confuse kids or to push the envelope on social issues like non-binary, because that's not your job. And I think it's pretty irresponsible for any teacher to decide to transition into one gender to another, knowing that it's going to confuse the heck out of their students. I think a more responsible thing to do would be take time off, transfer schools, wait for a new class to come in so that they don't know you when you were a miss and now you were a mix. That makes more sense. But I think purposefully saying, oh, I don't care, they're confused, good, is, I don't know, just insensitive and irresponsible in my opinion. But let's keep watching.
So skip forward to Fox News getting a hold of this article and publishing it nationally, and all of these people threatening me and telling me that I'm indoctrinating children and I'm a groomer and that my favorite thing to do is confuse children.
Well, when you openly say I enjoy confusing children, it's not really a stretch to have people criticize you for saying you enjoy confusing children. What am I missing here?
So let's dive into that. I am trans non-binary. That means I was born as something and I'm not that anymore. It means that I'm not a boy or a girl. That's what trans non-binary means.
See, this is where it gets confusing and why people have questions, because if you are saying that you are trans non-binary and you reject the binary of male or female, then why, as a biological woman, would you switch over medically and, have top surgery and have hormones to look like a man? A binary that you say doesn't exist. Again, what am I missing here? Why not just be a female who doesn't identify as either and just live your life? I'm just asking.
In my identity, I enjoy people not being able to tell what I was born as. That's kind of my whole thing with being non-binary. Not all non-binary people are that way, but that's my personal, aesthetic with it.
See, but you can't have it both ways, right? Because they just said that they enjoy people not knowing what they are and being confused. But this is also the same kind of person who will get on TikTok or some other social media platform to complain, cry, and have a breakdown because they were misgendered.
Tell me why I just got misgendered at the pharmacy. Who is she? You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me for a second that this is the voice of a woman or the presentation.
So it's like you can't have it both ways, right? And this is why I call it narcissism 101, because you're expecting people to co-sign your vision or view of the world that doesn't really conform to what is considered as normal. And then you get upset when people challenge you or get confused. But yet you just said you like people being confused. That's just your thing. I don't get that. Like, pick a struggle.
So whenever someone looks at me and they can't tell what I was born as, that's perfect to me. And that could be a kid or an adult or a dog. I don't care. So yes, my appearance is changing after being at this school for 6 years, and obviously kids are confused by that. However, kids are more confused about this because I'm not allowed to say anything to them about it, because the district told me you're not allowed to talk about this. So I don't. And the kids start asking me questions. Mixed Banghart, are you a boy? Mixed Banghart, are you a girl? Mixed Banghart, are you non-binary? Mixed Banghart, why do you have a mustache? Mixed Banghart, why is your hair long? Mixed Banghart, why is your hair short? And do you know what I said to all of those questions? I'm sorry, friend, we're not talking about that right now. Never answered them. And do you know what happens when you don't answer kids' questions? They get confused.
Hear me out for a second. See, if you know that you cannot have these discussions with these kids because it is far too advanced for their understanding, why are you choosing to still stay in this school district at this specific school? Why can't you just transfer versus making it more confusing for these children on purpose? Because you said yourself, you like it. You enjoy confusing them, whether it be adults, humans, or dogs. You want everyone confused. It feels like to me, this is something that you are enjoying, something that entertains you. You like it, it's your thing. I don't know what that means, but that's what you said, it's your thing. And so, I don't know, that just kind of gives the aura of selfishness of, I know I'm going to confuse these 7 and 8 year olds, and good, let them be confused. I'm enjoying it. And there's something about that just kind of screams red flag. Is it just me? I don't know. Now, look, I get it. It's complicated, right? Not everybody can afford to transfer schools or to move to a different district or get a new job. It's complicated. So I'm not saying that you must get a new job if you're going to transition, but I think be a little bit more empathetic to the parents and to the kids as opposed to treating this like it's a game, Like, oh, I enjoy it, it's fun. It's not. I think it's cruel to have children see their teacher as one gender and then the next semester their teacher is looking and sounding completely different, and they're looking up like, what's going on? And you're sitting there with a sadistic smile in your head like, yes, they're confused. That is what bothers me most of all about this entire situation. It's not so much that the kids are going to ask questions, because kids are impressionable, kids are curious, kids are going to ask questions. That's normal. But what I don't find to be normal is this person enjoying the confusion of children. Like, do you have any idea what kind of damage you could be causing by doing this? And for you, it's a game. It's fun. Who's next? Like, I don't know, something about that just screams red flag.
So, yes, kids are confused. Yes, I enjoy it.
And in my opinion, you should not be an educator.
Do I want them to be confused about who I am? No.
That would be a lie. You literally just said, kids are confused and I enjoy it. If you enjoy something, then that means you want it to happen. You get fulfillment from it. So don't sit here now and say, I don't like it. I don't want it happening when a second ago you just said, I enjoy it. Those two things, they don't go hand in hand together. You can't enjoy something if you at the same time don't want it happening. Keep it real.
Yeah, get mad about it. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't think anybody's mad. I think people are just confused and annoyed with this back and forth double talk that happens so often from what I call the gender ideology mob or cult. They want you to feel one way and then they completely contradict what they just said a minute ago. And then when you challenge them on it, you're transphobic. Anyway, guys, that is it for this video. Let me know if you guys have any other videos that you would like me to react to in a Say What series, because I am definitely down. I know there's so much out there that I have to, skim through. So if you guys want to help me out, definitely shoot me a DM. You can follow me on Instagram or on TikTok under CurlyBoyChuck, and I definitely will check it out. Just let me know in the description that it is a reaction video that you would like me to check out. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this particular topic. Do you think this teacher is in the right to enjoy her students being confused, or do you think that this is problematic and selfish? That's what I think. If you enjoy my content, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I post a brand new video. I'm trying to post at least once or twice a week, so bear with me. If you guys want to donate to my channel, I will have a PayPal and a Cash App linked in my description down below. All money will be going back into this channel so that I can continue doing what I'm doing right now. Until next time, peace.